Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back to my channel. It's Scrappin' Saturday. We're going to make a little, I think we call it a fold down writing space. This is just a scrap. It's 12 inches by 2.5 inches. And all I did was, and I don't even know what this measures because I didn't use it. It's almost, well, somewhere between a 1.5 and 1 3/4. I just folded, oh, that's the wrong side. All right, let's try that again. It was 2 1/4. Looks like I started at 2 2.5. I folded it up 2.5. I did not put this on the scoreboard and just score, because then you would not be able to allow for the bulk, because we are going to roll this up. So basically, once you make that first fold, kind of divide it up, you know, how you want. I just decided to start with like 2.5. I folded it up, and then I carefully folded up the next one, and I did untuck that so that I could, you know, burnish that down really well. And then I rolled it up again. It gets slightly bigger each time, and then you want to make sure that you lay it flat so that you can burnish that, so that it's going to be flat in your journal. And then just continue on until you get to the top piece, and it's going to roll all the way up, and then you'll have this. You can see that's how much it didn't measure. Well, I didn't divide it evenly. It was a 12-inch piece of paper, so I just came out. It's almost an inch left there. Just slightly, maybe a 1/16 of an inch less than an inch. And so this is just a nice little secret writing space that you can tuck in a pocket, attached to the page, however you want to do it. You can make it small, you can make it wider, you can make it longer. Well, I guess you couldn't make it longer than 12 inches unless you have some 17 by 11 by 17 paper. Whatever you have. You could use masking paper, you could use the brown wrapping paper, you could use coffee dyed paper, you can use scraps, anything you want. That's the beauty of this series, I think. So now when you put this in your book, a lot of people will just, you know, tie a ribbon to the paper clip and then just use that as a closure. But Corey, and there again, all the information is below in the description box. Corey put a tab on hers, and I think hers actually came down to the bottom. I can't remember. She might have had it this way so that it rolled. No, I know it came down at the top, but maybe it came like this, and she had a tab on her page, I believe, that this tucked under to keep it closed, and then you could roll it out like that. That's how she did hers. But as is the way, we make it our own. So I rolled mine up, and I had the tab here. I've kind of combined it with yesterday's Flippin' Friday. Sometimes when I film ahead, and you may have noticed this in what I say in the videos, I'll watch Flippin' Friday, or I'll watch her Flips, Flaps, and Folds, and I'll watch her Scrap Buster video. And then I'll come and I'll do my Flippin' Friday and Scrappin' Saturday. And sometimes in my head things get mixed up, so don't mind me. But I made these little tabs with another scrap. And so let me show you really quick. Those are so super easy. I have a scrap here that's 1.5 inches wide. I'm not sure how long, it doesn't really matter. I scored down the center long ways at 3/4 of an inch and then folded. Now I'm going to go ahead and burnish that down. I am going to use my, what do you call it, envelope punch board, but you could, if you have a file folder or anything, you can just round the corners, or you could use a ticket punch that you might have, whatever. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. So I'm going to just putting the fold at the top. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to have to stand up to do this because it takes a little bit of muscle, because there's 2 layers of cardstock there. But I'm doing it right in the center and punching. And then I came down to about 1 3/4 and punched again, and then I came to 3 1/2. And if I'm slightly off, I'm not worried about it. Punched again. And then I'm just going to cut off this piece, and right in the center of the V is where I want to cut these apart. So that gives me 2 tabs. Okay, so easy, easy, easy. So in playing around with this, I thought, well, I'm going to put a tab right here, okay, right on the edge. Now, you could put an eyelet and put something to weight it down, like some beads or something on a string or a charm or something like that. But I wondered what would happen if I tuck another tab and stuck it down here. I think that'll work as a closure. So that is what I'm going to do. So let me open this, and I'm just gonna use my Fabri-Tac. You don't have to use Fabri-Tac. You can use any glue that you have. Excuse me. And I'm using Fabri-Tac here for, you know, for video, because it does dry super quick. All right. And I'm gonna line this up the best I can. See if I can center that this way, like that. I didn't mean to get it on the desk, and then fold it down this way. Now, like I said, you could sew across that if you wanted to. All right, so I have this big old long journaling space here. That's kind of fun. All right, now I want to attach this piece. And I think, because I'm not going to be wrapping it around or anything, I think I'm just going to glue it together. That'll give us some sturdiness. So I'm just going to glue these 2 sides together. And that way we'll have a double thickness of that cardstock. Fold that down. Now sometimes you can see when you're scoring these, I don't know if you can see that or not, there's just a smidge. I'd say it's about a 32nd of an inch. That's the side I'm going to glue down. Okay, and I am going to glue here to here, from here to here. Because I really only need the tab area. Okay, take that and center that here. Actually, well, I know I've got glue on there, but this one is a little bit bigger than I want it to be. There we go. All right, now we'll center it. And right on the edge, like that. Yeah, you could make up a ton of tabs with your leftover scraps. That would be nice. So I'm not going to tuck this in at the moment, but you can see you can easily tuck that under there. I'm going to leave it to dry a little bit. And then I know Corey made this a little bit bigger, and she attached it to the page, but I think I'm going to save it. I may end up attaching it to the page. I may not. I think I'm going to save it for a pocket. Not everything needs to be attached to the page in this book, because we will run out of space, but let's find a page for it. We do have a, we'll put it here for now. And there again, you could use this as a flip over. If you didn't put this bottom tab and you wanted to use the paper clip, you could use this as a flip over, and that's how I'm going to attach it for the moment until it dries. And then you would have this part to roll down. But when it's together, and some people will want to have it like that, you can open this and roll down for journaling. Lots and lots and lots of extra journal space. So if I was going to excuse me, if I was going to attach this to the page, which like I said I may, possibly on this side because the papers coordinate, I might want to put it on a corner and just glue on the left and right, or left and bottom, and use it as a tuck spot. I'm thinking I would probably, because it rolls out, I would probably want to put it on a page where I'm going to be mostly flat. So maybe a back page I could do it like this and just glue the top and bottom, and I could use it as a tuck on the corner like that. Lots of options, but there again, mine will snap close like that. And I think it's dry actually, so we can pop it into another pocket. I haven't done a lot of pockets, have I? Well, yes I have. I can pop it in there for now, and you know, I may move it around another time. But that is today's Scrappin' Saturday. So I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.